CITV. Here's what we got. We've got 4 teams without a loss. I don't know the result yet in the room that had the 2 Falls teams and the Z team. Last we heard, it was going into 2 questions. Falls Thunder looked to have the high win wrapped up. Falls Lightning and the Z team were battling for the middle win with 90 points apiece. So the other quiz, it looks like Woodside was about to be eliminated. They were losing to Kettle Moraine and McQuanago. So looked like Woodside was going to be eliminated. It was not yet done, but it looked that way. If we have some scores, as soon as we have them coming up, we will let you know. And it looks like we have some scores. Let's see what they are. If there's scores. For those of you following Division 2, we're down to the final 3 teams, which is McQuanago, Falls, and Pleasant View 2. That's Division 2. And let's see. Those are all scores we had. We had round 2. So we've seen the first result from round 3. We know that the other quizzes are almost over, if not over. And so as soon as we get those quiz scores from Mr. Poston's room and Pastor Massengale's room, we will let you know. Those of you who want to follow Division 2, you can see the quiz. We've tried to adjust the angle as best we can due to some constructive feedback. And we've done that. You can look at it. The feed is posted in the chat room. If you click on that link, you ought to be able to see the feed. We here in Colorado, we are about to eat lunch. We're very excited about that. There will be one more quiz before there will be a break for lunch. We're going to try to give you some content during lunch. Then after we give you that content, there will be a charge given by Pastor Scott, and then we will resume the quizzing. As it stands right now, before we know the results, we don't know what the results are, but there are 2 teams that have been eliminated. We know that one of them is Old Paths. We believe the second one is Woodside, but we don't know. They were down big. Okay, we got one score, and it was the Z team got a low. The Z team got a low. So in this on CITV, you will see Faith, South Carolina, Falls Thunder, and Falls Lightning. That's pretty impressive. Falls Thunder and Falls Lightning, 2 of the final 4 teams without a low in the top division. So the only thing we're waiting on is who gets the high and who gets the middle in the loser's bracket quiz. But the quiz you will see on CITV is Faith, South Carolina, Falls Thunder, and Falls Lightning. Do we know what happened in Pastor Massengale's room? Do we have that? Okay. So we're going to wait till we get a printout. So we're waiting for a printout to come. So here's where we stand. The thing you're going to see on CITV, Faith, South Carolina, someone predicted them to win the tournament. They still don't have a low, so it's still a possibility. Falls Thunder, Falls Lightning. There are going to be 2 other quizzes. In Mr. Poston's room is going to be New Testament, Florida, the team from California. And last we looked, McQuanago was sitting in the middle, but that was the score. We had 5 questions to go, so we're not sure. So I don't know what question they're on now. The last score update we have from them was through question 16. Question 16. So if McQuanago holds on to that middle, but whoever gets the middle is going to quiz New Testament in California. Whoever gets the high is going to quiz PVKY and the notorious Z team from Bethel Calvary, South Carolina. So New York, Heritage New York, the number 1 seed, one of the final 4 teams. They are going to be one of the final 3 teams because they have achieved a bye. So we have you are going to see before lunch, you're going to see Faith, South Carolina, Falls Thunder, Falls Lightning. That's what's going to be on CITV. Okay. All right, we are going to turn it back over to the Doug as that quiz we just talked about is beginning. And hold on. Apparently, I'm going to do this. So we're going to turn it over to the Doug. Take it away, the Doug.
All right, Question number 1. Question, according to Mark 13:33, number 1. Daniel?
Watch and pray.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, number 5.
Lest you enter into temptation.
No, I'm sorry. The answer was, what do ye not know when the time is? Free question. Question. What did Jesus overthrow in Mark 11?
The tables of the money chambers and the seats of them that sold.
Number 5?
The tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves.
That's correct. All right, question 1 repeated. Question. Where was the Lord received? Number 2, Elise.
He was received up into heaven.
That's correct. Question 2. Question number 2. Question. According to 3 John 6, after number 2, Michael.
After his commandment.
All right, that's an error. Toss up number 5. Becca.
After a godly sort.
That's correct. Question number 3. Question. Why were Simon and Ann number 2, Elise?
For they were fishers, casting net into the sea for their fishers.
That's correct. Question 4. According to Mark 12:17, what? Number 2, Elise.
Render. Render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Toss up what? Number 2.
Render to God the things that are God's.
That's correct. Question 5. It's a reference question. Question. What is sin according number 3, Kenzie?
Sin. First John. Sin is the transgression of the law.
That is correct. Question number 6. Question number 6. Question. According to Mark 5:6, what? Number 2, Elise.
5:6. He ran and worshipped him.
That's correct. Question 7. Question. Who beareth witness? Number 2, Hannah.
Beareth witness, the Spirit beareth witness.
That's correct. Question number 8. Question. What beat? Number 2, Elise.
The waves beat into the ship.
That's correct. Question 9. Question. According to Mark 3:32, number 1, David.
3:32. The multitude, which said about him, referring to Jesus.
That's correct.
Nice day.
Question 10. Question. Who have known? Number 3, Caleb.
Who hath known? First John. No man.
Sorry. Toss up what? Number 4.
In First John, to fathers.
is correct. Question number 11. Question. Who answered in Mark number 2, Hannah?
Peter.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. Who answered in Mark 8, from whence? Number 2, Micah.
From whence? His disciples.
That is correct. Question 12. It's a reference question. Question. Who committeth adultery? Number 3, Kenzie.
Committed adultery. Mark. She referring to?
Sorry for the time. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Questions, reference question. Who committeth adultery according to Mark 10:12? Number 2, Micah.
10:12. If a woman shall put away her husband and be married to another, she commits adultery.
Correct. Question number 13. Question number 13. Question. Quote this verse. I'm sorry. Let's start again. Let's quote this first question. Question. Quote Mark 6:40. Number 2, Elise.
Mark 6 and and straightway he constrained his disciples to get into the ship and to go to the other side before into Bethsaida while he sent away the people.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. Quote this verse. Mark 6:41. Number 2, Hannah.
And he took the 5 loaves and the fishes, and
I'm sorry. You got the right verse, but you're off a little bit. And when he had taken the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, he looked and it wasn't there. Okay? The free question for Falls 1. When do they eat not except they wash in Mark 7?
When they come from the market.
Number 3, Caleb.
When they come from the market.
That's correct.
Good job.
Question number 13 repeated. Question. When did they that railed, number 2, Hannah?
in Mark 15. The store's temple and built in 3 days.
That is correct.
Good job.
Good job.
Question number 14. Finish this verse question. Question. Finish this verse. Making, number 2, Micah.
Making the word of God in none effect through your tradition, which ye have delivered in many such like things do ye.
That is correct.
That's my job.
Time out for faith.
All right. If you are a fan of Faith Baptist, this quiz could not have started better for you. They have run away. There's no essential difference between a high win and a middle win in this particular quiz. So they're probably just going to sit there. Now, Falls Lightning has got a bit of a lead on Falls Thunder. If you are interested in the tournament as a whole, in the 2 elimination quizzes, we have McQuantigo has 100. Bethel, California has 70. New Testament, Florida has 80. So that quiz is competitive. In the other quiz, the Z team has 150. Looks like they're slotted to go high win. PVKY 90 and Kettle Moraine 60. So those are elimination quizzes. 2 teams will be eliminated from those quizzes. We will give you the matchups after this, but there will be a long break and delay. We will give you a total update when we get there. But right now we're going to turn it over to the Doug to take over this quiz. Take it away, the Doug. CITV.
Question number 15. Question number 15. Question. Who had the Lord in Jude, number 2?
Who had
Hannah.
the Lord in Jude sanctified?
Sorry? Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. Who had the Lord in Jude? Number 4. Carol?
Afterward destroyed them that believed not.
Correct?
Yes.
Question number 16. Question. According to Mark 14:50, what did number 2, Michael?
Mark 14:50. They forsook him and fled.
That is correct. Question number 17. Question. What did the children, number 3, Caleb?
Under the table, eat of the children's crumbs.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. What did the children of thy elect sister, number 3?
Greet thee.
Yes.
Nice job.
Don't worry, Caleb, about what goes on in your house. All right, time out.
He's in 1 John.
I'm not sure why anyone wanted a timeout in this situation. Faith, South Carolina, and Falls Lightning are going to be the two teams that win. They're going to quiz again after lunch against the Heritage New York team. Falls Thunder is going to get the low. So I'm a little bit more interested in the other quizzes, which we don't have final scores for yet. However, it looks like right now, going into about question 17 on those quizzes, Kettle Moraine and Bethel, California are the two teams who are sitting in the low position. So that's something to keep an eye on. We will keep you posted on those particular quizzes. This is CITV. You are watching right now. It's quiz number 11. We are in a lunchroom full of people getting food. So keep that in mind. We're at lunchtime here. This is CITV. We're going to turn it over to the Doug to run quiz number 11. This is CITV. Take it away, the Doug.
It was when they asked the question, what did they do in the temple? And the question was, they bought and sold in the temple. I said, they sought and bowled in the temple. That quizmaster was nicer to me than I was to you, though. He called me. He gave it to me right, and everybody laughed for quite a while at my expense. But I did get 20 points. So. All right. This is question number 18. It is a quote this verse question. Question. Quote Mark 2:20. Number 2, Elise.
Therefore, the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath.
Got the right one. Question number 19. Question. According to 1 John 1:5, number 3, Kinsey.
God is light.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. According to 1 John 1:5, in whom, number 5,
In him,
Bethany,
according to God.
that's correct.
Last one.
Question number 20. It's a reference question. Who was the son of Alphaeus, Number 2, Elise.
And Mark. Levi.
You got the right one. And that was a quiz out. How many times did you get stuck with 50-50 in that quiz? Like about 5 times? Okay. All right. Great quiz. Faith with the high. Falls 1 with a strong middle. Falls 2 come back strong. All right. I think it's lunchtime, I believe.
All right, you just watched Thunder get their first low. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification. We're going to come back with some content, and then we will let you know what's going on during the lunch break